shot.
This is supreme batting.
Oh, big shot.
Hello and welcome to the highlights of Osaka Batteries presents TikTok Ben Okada Trophy. It's the third test and it's day 4. Let's have a look at the match summary. Australia 391 all out, batting first after winning the toss. Pakistan were dismissed for 268 and Australia in reply of Pakistan's 268 are 11 for no loss at stumps on day 3, having a lead of 134. And this is where they start off on day 4 at the Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore.
Right, here we go. First ball. Operating with a couple of slips. In fact, we'll call it 3 slips.
But it can also go really downhill if Pakistan don't get early wickets.
You don't want to give him room because he's going to do that. That is a glorious shot. Superbly played.
David Warner's shown his entire career the class, certainly off the back foot. Just there, easy.
Yeah, that's nicely played again. That's a beautiful shot. That is superb. That's gone like a rocket.
There you go. That's an early pressure from the Australians on Pakistan. That one a little short, and Warner is taking that challenge, and we saw it last night also. He's happy to just play that pull shot.
Oh, short again. And he's hammered that. It's just sat up that one and it's travelled very quickly to the boundary. And that is the third one in the over. 13 from it, 25 for no loss. So an opportunity here maybe just to quieten things down a bit if they get things right with Khawaja. They did. He's found the outside edge and it's gone for 4 down the third man along the ground. A little bit of width. That's screamed away to that third man boundary.
We'll call it a late cut. It's come off the bottom of the bat. But again, really it's an error ball because of the width.
Oh, bowled him. That is exactly the length you need to bowl. That is perfect. Didn't really come forward at all because of the length that he bowled. Oh, hang up. Khawaja's walking off, but he's being sent back. Oh, I said it was the perfect length. Nearly the perfect ball.
What a reprieve. There it is.
Down the track, cries of catcher, but it's wide and it's hit well enough to go for 4. So he's just broken the shackles, David Warner.
Cries of anguish from the fielders. They knew they dragged David Warner out of his crease and certainly uppish. So I wouldn't say that was out of the middle of the bat. But when he rolled his hands there, he perfectly picked it.
That's away. Plenty of time to play that shot. Short and a little bit wide. He's quick on his feet, Warner. He's slapped that for 4.
That's a great shot. Just that little bit of width. And such a powerful player. And that lead just great. Gets bigger.
Big shot, really good shot that is. It was right in the slot, but he played it perfectly. That is excellent batting. That's the difference with the ball spinning in. That's the problem. Noman Ali is going to be bringing the ball back in, even though it's out of the rough. It doesn't matter. That shot is on.
Well, if you can play this short, you don't really need to use your feet. This was off the rough, and because he stayed nice and low, he got really close to the ball. He can play that shot. Shots can be played, but you have to select the right ball.
Yeah, very good 50 there for David Warner. It's his second for the series. His teammates appreciate it. And this situation's right up his alley. He loves setting the platform for the Australian innings. Australia trying to score quickly here to set up this Test match victory.
Wow, now that's a delivery. You beauty. Just pitched outside the off stump and straightened. You saw it yesterday, the Australians did it. And what about Afridi? Magnificent delivery.
You don't see that too often on a cricket field. Bowler shaking hands with the batsman, unless he's got 100. But this is an absolute seed from Shaheen Shah Afridi. The off stump goes cartwheeling out of the ground. And he's won the battle in the end. Does his traditional salute. Says well played to David Warner. In good spirit. But a very good knock from David Warner. He departs for a well-made 51. And Australia now 96 for 1.
Oh! How on earth has that missed? Yeah, Labuschagne, he feels it now.
Well, that ball darted back in towards off stump quickly. It gripped. And how's that missed? Oh.
Flip the pad.
Oh, big sweep shot there from Labuschagne right before lunch. And that's lunch. Australia 97 for 1.
So at lunch on day 4, Australia scoring quick are 97 for 1 in 30 overs that they faced. Khwaja once again 44, and he's got so many runs in the series. The form is talking. Warner to be dismissed just around the stroke of lunch. He was bowled by Shaheen Shah Afridi, dismissed for 51. Marnus Labuschagne, the new batter, who has yet to get off the mark. 97 for 1 Pakistan bowlers, 1 for 34 for Shaheen Shah Afridi. The remaining 4 bowlers searching for those wickets, trying to contain at the same time so that when they come to bat last, they do not chase a big total. So let's join the action on session 2, day 4, as Australia continue from 97 for 1.
Khwaja.
Yeah, absolutely. You give yourself.
Oh, there we go. That's easy enough to get off the pair. We'll just do that little reverse sweep, shall we? And pick up a boundary. That'll settle any nerves that he might have had. Don't think there was any, by the way. 100 on the board now for Australia. Nicely worked. Beautifully timed. That's one thing that Labuschagne is an extraordinary timer of the ball. He's got that away superbly for a boundary. Looking to come back for 2. Touching and turning, no problems, coming back.
To bring up the 50 for Usman Khawaja.
Tries of catch it. Oh, it's gone over the top. There's fingers on that as well. That should have been taken. No, man. Gee, there was a chance. You got to take the chances. Should have grabbed this.
Good shot. Great footwork. He didn't really try and hit it too hard. He just made sure he got to the pitch of the ball and hit through the line. Excellent from Labuschagne.
Top edge, is it out? Yes, it is. Picked him up. Labuschagne's on his way.
But he couldn't find the gap, and he holes out straight to that fieldsman, Sajid Khan, a deep square leg. Couldn't have picked him out any better. That was catching practice, and Sajid Khan did the rest. Well made 36, trying to up the ante for Australia.
Pakistan t-shirt, back of the square on the offside. That's going to run over for another boundary. They just keep coming, these boundaries.
Maybe 90, but you play shots like that, maybe even more. That's a beautiful clip off the leg.
Shot.
He's on the charge now. That's going to be another boundary. 3-4s in the over.
Nice shot. Really good hands from Steve Smith. He's going to have to do some work to pick that up. And that is it for Steve Smith. 8,000 test runs, the fastest man ever to do it. He is a modern day great. There's absolutely no doubt about that. He wants to. I'm not sure he's going to get it on this time. Oh, misfield. And Usman Khawaja runs through with his hands in the air, a big jump and a look to the sky. That has been an outstanding 100. What a player he has been on this tour. What a tour he is having. He has been the standout batsman of this very good Australian side. So much is indebted to that man.
What a great moment for Usman Khawaja.
And that will be it. Australia 202 for 2. As it's time for tea.
So at tea on day 4, Australia 202 for 2, and they've played 56 overs. Khawaja once again leading the way, 100. That's not the first time in this series that he's got those 3 figures. Brilliant form, superb backed in. Looking at the bowling analysis, a wicket apiece for Shaheen and Norman. The rest of them have gone wicketless. It's been hard work, and Pakistan probably just waiting. When would Australia feel that it's enough on board, and then they can go out for the chase? So it's 202.
Naseem Shah is going to be starting proceedings after the tea interval. A little bit of reverse. It's going to be a feature for the rest of this test match, there's no doubt about that. That's something that all the bowlers have been able to work with throughout this test series.
Maybe a little more. Pakistan is giving away runs anyway, so they don't have to worry about that.
Flat on his face again, Rizwan. Now that's a switch hit. Has he got it far enough? Oh, he's grasped it. He's put it down. Azhar Ali it is this time. That was an absolute sitter.
Just popped out of the hand, just tiredness, I would say.
Now, was there a tickle? There might have been a tickle. They've gone up, and so has the finger. There it is. Big celebration from Naseem.
Yes, keep rolling, keep rolling. Yes, roll it back, freeze it here. There is a spike and ball next to the bat, and there is no gap between bat and ball as well. So go back to on-field umpire, Alim. Stay with your original decision. Stand by. You are on screen, please signal.
He's hit that pretty well. He's hit it right out of the middle, and that's gone for 6 runs. That is beautifully struck by Head.
He fetched it from outside off and has absolutely hammered that over deep mid-wicket. Beautiful slog sweep, waited for it, the full face of the bat, and just elevated it beautifully.
That one's away as well. He's very strong in that region. That's going to go, I'm pretty sure, for 4, yep, quite easily. So that's 10 off 2 balls. 10 off the over, 227 for 3, and also the declaration, bang on the 350 mark. That is the lead. Simon Kadic wins the raffle. 350 runs, that's what he picked.
So Australia on day 4 in their second innings declared at 227 for 3, with Khwaja not out 104, and once again top scorer for Australia in this series against Pakistan. Pakistan managed 3 wickets and was tough going. Pakistan was just probably looking at what kind of score they'll have to chase 4th time around, and the target given to them is 351 to win this match. So it's time for Pakistan to now come out.
Right, here we go. That is absolutely pure from Shafiq.
Here he goes again, bowling into the air with most rough. That's a full toss. Not going to be any turn out of that one. It's got to bounce a bit. That's gone for 4. Down the ground. And that's nicely played. That's backward a square. That's 4 runs. You can make that.
Yeah, that's a very positive stroke. There's no man behind, square on the offside.
There's a bit of an attempted one. Didn't turn much. That's hammered away for 4. Nicely played. Picked it up early.
I think that's the reason he doesn't look the ball that googly, because he doesn't have much control over it. That was way too short, and MM1L just rocked back and played it beautifully.
Oh, he's got a thick outside edge, but it screams away for a boundary. In there for a while, but went quickly.
Just that positive intent. Cummins just brought that deep point into the circle, or where there would have been a circle in one-day cricket, but the opportunity short and wide, throws his hands at it. I haven't seen many deliveries carried to the slip or gully, so it's pretty safe.
Oh, that's an edge, and it's gone past Smith. That's going to run away for 4.
And who is it again at first slip? It's had a torrid time throughout the Test series. Right at the back end of the game, the second last delivery of the day. The edge found, oh, he's gone the wrong way initially, off balance.
Well, called it early that something's happening when Marnus Labuschagne's in the game, certainly with the ball in his hand.
Last ball. A big solid forward defence. Really good work from Pakistan. Really good work. Pakistan are going to be really pleased with this. Yes, there were a couple of scares. There was one in that last over. Labuschagne, thick outside edge, but they're still there. 73 for no loss.
So Pakistan 73 for no loss. What a start they've had. They've seen the day off. Shafiq 27, MM1L 42. The perfect kind of stuff Pakistan would be hoping for, with 351 to win and looking ahead at day 5. Bowlers, quite a few options were tried by Australia, but no luck. Couple of drop chances. They would have liked to bag a wicket before the end of the day's play, but that wasn't to be. So 27 overs were bowled, and Pakistan pulled off 73 runs, or minus those, in the 351 target they need to win the Test match and the series. Let's have a look at match summary. Australia winning the toss and deciding to bat first. 391 with Khwaja once again, 91 for him. Naseem Shah 4 for 58. Pakistan were bundled out for 268. Shafiq topped with 81. Australia, quick fire 227, adding to that lead of 125 they already had, and taking it up to 350 runs for Pakistan to win. Final day is going to be the one that will decide, with Pakistan needing 278 to win and Australia requiring 10 wickets to win the match and the series. Hope you've enjoyed the highlights of day 4. Until next time, it's goodbye.